Have you ever tried to manifest something you really wanted, and the harder you tried, the farther away it felt? That's where the law of detachment comes in. And it's the part almost no one teaches. Most ambitious women cling to their goals because they care deeply. But that grip, the overthinking, the checking, the constant, is it happening yet, is actually the thing blocking what you want. Today, I'm breaking down how letting go without giving up helps you manifest faster, make clearer decisions, create opportunities, and actually receive what you're calling in, whether it's clients, money, or a completely new chapter in your life. Stick with me, because by the end, you'll know exactly how to practice the law of detachment in your real everyday life, especially if you're a high achiever who loves control. And if detach to attract is officially your new mantra, hit that like button to lock it in. By the way, if we haven't met yet, I'm Mariah. I'm a business coach, and I help ambitious women stop gripping outcomes and start creating results from clarity and self-trust. If you want mindset work that actually changes your results, not just sounds good on Instagram, hit subscribe. You are in the right place. Now, let's talk about why this is so hard. Why the law of detachment feels almost impossible for high achievers. Here's the thing no one likes to admit. Detachment is the hardest for the women who care the most. You're not attached because you're lazy. You're not attached because you're weak. You're attached because you're invested. You've worked hard, you've taken risks, you've put yourself out there. So of course you care if it works or not. And that's why the law of detachment can feel almost offensive at first. Like, wait, you want me to care less? You want me to stop trying? No, that's not what this is. The law of detachment isn't about apathy. It's about releasing emotional dependence on the outcome. And if you're a high achiever, this is where your nervous system starts twitching, because you've been taught that control equals responsibility, that monitoring equals maturity, and that letting go means being reckless. But in manifestation and in business, that belief quietly sabotages you. How the law of detachment actually works. Let's clear something up right now. Detachment does not mean not wanting the thing, not taking action, pretending you don't care, sitting back and waiting for the universe. Real detachment means you want the thing, you move toward the thing, and then you stop emotionally managing when and how it arrives. Detachment is emotional neutrality. It's saying, I've decided, I'm moving, and I don't need constant proof to stay regulated. That's the part most people miss. They hear detach and they think disconnect. But detachment isn't disconnecting from desire, it's disconnecting from need, the ego trap that blocks manifestation, lack and attachment. I recently read a book by Aaron Abke that helped me understand attachment so much better. Like so many aha moments packed into one little book. I'm gonna link it below so you can go check it out too. Inside, Abke teaches that the ego operates from 3 core beliefs. But today we're gonna focus on 2 that directly block manifestation: lack and attachment. Lack says something's missing. Attachment says I'll feel better when I get it. And when those 2 are running the show, manifestation slows to a crawl. Because now your happiness is conditional. Your peace is postponed. Your nervous system is waiting for proof. And here's what that looks like in real life. You check your bank account again. You refresh your email again. You reread a DM and analyze the tone. You watch your views, your likes, your sales, your calendar. Not because you're curious, but because you're seeking relief. That's attachment. And attachment doesn't make you magnetic, it makes you tight. How I stopped obsessing over clients and everything shifted. I want to ground this in something very real. There was a period in my business where I was deeply attached to clients showing up in a very specific way. I cared a lot. I was checking numbers, watching patterns, trying to read signs. And on the surface, it looked responsible, but internally, I was emotionally outsourcing my safety to outcomes. If clients booked, I felt calm. If they didn't, my mind spiraled. And here's the part that matters. Nothing was actually wrong, but my attachment made everything feel urgent, and urgency distorts your energy. So I made a decision. I stopped monitoring for reassurance. Not because I didn't want clients, but because I realized the checking was coming from lack. Instead, I anchored into intentional thoughts. Like, I know how to create demand. Clients always find me when I'm clear. I don't need to watch this to make it work. That shift, that is where momentum returned. Not because I tried harder, because I let go of emotional dependency. This is the key to manifesting faster: intentional versus unintentional thought work. This is the model that changes everything. Unintentional thoughts are when your mind runs on default. It sounds like, what if it doesn't work? Why isn't this happening yet? I should be further along by now. What if I mess this up? Those thoughts create lack and attachment, and you can physically feel them in your body. And you know that feeling. It's crushing, it's icky. Intentional thought work is choosing thoughts on purpose, not only to feel better, but to stay grounded. Detached thoughts sound like, I've already decided. I don't need proof to keep moving. Everything always works out for me. This is meant to be. Detachment isn't passive, it's deliberate. It's choosing regulation over anxiety. If you're ready to stop gripping and start trusting, comment trust below. Not as a wish, but as a decision. You've got this, and I want to cheer you on. What the law of detachment looks like in real life. Let's make this practical. Detachment looks like sending an offer without watching reactions, letting silence be neutral, making decisions without waiting for certainty, allowing delays without making them mean something is wrong. It looks like staying in motion without emotional urgency. And that's why detachment actually speeds things up. Because when you're not panicking, you make better decisions. How detachment makes manifestation faster. Here's the true paradox. The moment you stop needing the outcome, you become available to receive it. Detachment creates clarity, creativity, calm authority. And calm authority is magnetic. People feel it. Opportunities respond to it. Your nervous system stabilizes inside of it. You stop reacting and start leading. That's when things move. So here's why detachment is easier with support. Here's the honest truth. Doing this alone is hard. Your brain is designed to default to fear. It will look for certainty. It will try to pull you back into attachment. This is why I work with clients one-on-one, not to tell them what to think, but to help them see what they're thinking. Because once you see the pattern, you can release it. And when you practice detachment in real time, during launches, money decisions, client conversations, everything stabilizes. If you want to practice this work live in real life, that's what my one-on-one coaching is for. The link to apply now is below. And if you want to go even deeper into trust, especially when resistance comes up, the next video you should watch is Manifesting with Mirror Work, live breakdown with Natanya Bravo. The link's in the description. I'll see you over there.